Hi Aquarius, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your May 2017 monthly Tarot forecast. This is for Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, and Aquarius Rising signs. So Aquarius, if you are looking for additional guidance aside from the monthly and weekly Tarot forecast that I do offer here on my channel, please head on over to either Facebook or Instagram and follow me there, because I do actually draw and upload a daily oracle guidance card every single day. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading, please head on over to northeasttarot.com and read about how I offer my private readings. All right, Aquarius, so at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Page of Swords, and this is what I'm using as the overall energy for the month Aquarius. So the Page of Swords, for some of you, you might have a child that's very significant, but news, communication could be very significant. Let's see here. For some of you, you might be receiving some sort of news or expecting some sort of news or communication in regards to maybe starting something new here. Right at the center, this is energy that's with you right at the start of May. We do have the King of Swords crossed by the Fool. So the Fool represents you walking out on a new path, but it will require some sort of risk or leap of faith. So I think that, you know, most of you are receiving this communication in the month of May, and it's going to allow for you to start something new. Now, for some of you, because the Fool is in the challenge position, for some of you right at the start of the month, this could be the challenge for you, is maybe walking out on that new path. But with that being said, you're determined. With the King of Swords energy here, this is, you know, no matter if you're male or female, you're definitely very, very determined, very, very focused on walking down this new path. This is also that very, very logical energy here, Aquarius. So I see you just very, very focused, determined, maybe planning, strategizing here. What's really interesting is the foundation is the Eight of Cups. So this is actually quite interesting. The foundation is the deep past. For some of you, this can be an energy that's still ongoing, but for many of you, this has already happened. And I think that for some of you, this is you physically maybe being able to move forward, but for some Aquarians, you've already emotionally moved forward. This is you emotionally moving on. Could be emotionally moving away from something or someone that's no longer serving you, something you've invested a lot in emotionally, but it's now time for you to move forward. For many of you in the past, it was time for you to move forward. I think you knew that on an emotional level. Now, this could be you moving away from someone or something, or for me, this can be you moving towards someone or something, but very, very focused on the future. And I definitely am getting a lot of you listening to your intuition with moving forward. For some of you, even following your heart, but definitely in touch with your intuition previously and moving forward. Now, what's really interesting is in the more recent past, I have the Two of Cups here. So for some of you, this is definitely on the romantic front, on the relationship front here. Now, for some of you, you could have left a partnership for a new partnership, or this was for some of you moving towards maybe getting into a partnership, leaving a situation behind that was no longer serving you. Now, if this is not romantic, for some other Aquarians, of course, this is a relationship that was very significant in the recent past. So this can be a friendship, this can be also a business partnership, but there was a relationship here in the recent past. For some of you, this is a romantic relationship. This is reciprocated love. So you connecting with another person on a deep emotional level. This is one of my soulmate cards. So there could have been some Aquarians that you just got into a relationship, or there was another person that was very significant here in the recent past. Now, what's really interesting is crowning you, we have the Moon. So definitely see a lot of you just very, very in touch with your intuition. Now, crowning you, there will be a small number of Aquarians that this is why we have this King of Swords, this Page of Swords energy here. You are seeking some sort of truth or some sort of clarity. For some of you, maybe this was the beginning of a relationship or a partnership of some kind, but right now, right at the start of May here, there could be some uncertainty when it comes to this relationship. It might be up in the air. There could be a lot of unknowns. There could be some Aquarians that a relationship has started, but you don't know where it's going. Could definitely be a situation like that, because I definitely see many of you who can relate to those energies in this way, you know, seeking some sort of clarity, wanting to get down to the bottom of something, seeking some sort of truth. And the moon, you know, it's a tricky energy. For some of you, it can be a little bit more of an emotional energy. And it, of course, can be a confusing energy. The moon represents the unknown. So I think that there are some Aquarians that you're dealing with a situation that is very much up in the air. But listen to your intuition. Staying grounded is very, very important. I do see many of you actually moving towards receiving that clarity, something coming to light. Now, the energy that you have coming up in the near future, and this can be right around the second week, we do have the Empress. So, I mean, this is wonderful. This is great for manifesting. So, you know, this is that very fertile, creative energy. So there could be a lot of Aquarians that, you know, you find yourself incredibly creative around the second week. You certainly could be giving birth to something new. With the moon here and the Empress, this is, you know, for some of you, a lot of creative energy. You're definitely maybe starting something new. And this is going to be something that you find incredibly rewarding. Now, for you Aquarian females, this is that very fertile energy, so take caution with that. If you do not want to conceive, definitely take proper precautions, because some of you are absolutely in a relationship here, and this is that very fertile energy. So if you want to conceive, definitely give it a go around the second, the third week. There could be a very small number of Aquarians that, you know, maybe you thought you couldn't conceive, maybe you have been trying to conceive for quite some time, and that's why we have this moon energy here. There was maybe a lot of unknowns when it comes to that. So maybe you've been trying to conceive, you weren't getting pregnant, and then now for a small number of you here around the second, third week, I think that you're actually finding out that you conceived. So, I mean, this is pretty amazing because we have the Empress, we have the Ten of Cups here in the position of your power. But then I also have the Ace of Wands here as well. So there are some Aquarians that are going to be conceiving in the month of May. If you're an Aquarian male, this could be you finding out that your spouse has conceived. Now, you might already have a family, or you could be starting your family, if not expanding your family. And the position of your power, I have the Ten of Cups here. So family matters, definitely very significant around the third week. There could be a lot of Aquarians that you're spending more time with your family, your friends. This is emotional abundance. So, I mean, this is, you know, some really amazing energy for you Aquarians around the second, the third week. In the position of how those around you are viewing you, we do have the Ace of Wands. So this could be you conceiving, but also, you know, for those other Aquarians that aren't conceiving, with the Empress and now the Ace of Wands here, you're giving birth to something wonderful. It's something that's exciting. This could be anything from like a creative hobby, starting your own business. You could be moving house. There could be some Aquarians that you're moving house, but this is something exciting. It could be something that you're very passionate about. For some of you, this is a new relationship. You know, if you date women, this could have been you actually connecting with that person previously. Now this relationship, you might be moving forward with this relationship. This Empress could be that woman around you that's very significant. She can be a mother, but if not, you know, she's a very beautiful woman. So normally she's someone who's very, very successful. She can be a business owner, but not necessarily. So for some of you, this is maybe a person that you're getting into a relationship with. And this is a really passionate connection here. So this is pretty wonderful. If not, you might be starting your own business, starting a creative project. In the hopes and fears position, I have the Eight of Wands. So for some of you, maybe you're waiting on some sort of news or communication. You could be hoping for some sort of communication, but this is also, you know, the energy now moving forward, things now happening very quickly. So for some of you, you're giving birth to something new, and this is you wanting things to move forward a lot quicker here at this time, especially because some of you in the beginning of the month with the energy of the moon, something was up in the air and maybe you were dealing with some delays. And so this is you hoping for, you know, things to move forward at a quicker pace here, which I definitely see them by the end of May. You know, things are definitely moving forward. You're actually leaving the month with the energy of the Three of Wands. So because we have 2 3s here, Aquarius, the Empress is a 3, and then now you have the Three of Wands. For a very small number of Aquarians, there certainly could be a situation involving 3 people. This could be a love triangle, but not necessarily. This could be any situation. It could be a family situation. This could be a work situation. There could be a situation with 3 people. What I'm really getting for you is this is something getting off the ground. So this is things now really moving forward. You have this Ace of Wands here, which is the very early stages of something new, something you're giving birth to, and now here at the end of the month, this is some sort of growth, some sort of progress that's taking place. And you can see here how you're very, very focused on the future. So amazing energy to actually end the month with. You know, your ships are coming in, Aquarius. So this is some sort of progress, some sort of growth, and this is what you were hoping for with the Eight of Wands here. Overall, I mean, you have some amazing energies to work with. I see many of you very, very determined. With the King of Swords, you're very much in your energy, Aquarius, but you're also highly, highly intuitive. So listen to your intuition. For some of you, you know, you are walking down this new path. You do need to take some sort of risk or leap of faith. This is something, you know, what I'm really getting for many of you is this is something you've wanted. This is, yes, maybe the very early stages of this manifesting here, but this is something you've already, I feel it's something you've already planned for. It's something that you've already decided upon previously. So this is pretty wonderful. For some of you, I mean, it's a new relationship. For other Aquarians, you certainly could be taking your relationship to the next level. There are going to be some Aquarians that you're starting a family or expanding your family. Let's take a look at your additional romance angel card, focusing on love and relationships for Aquarius for the month of May 2017. There could be a Pisces, there could be a Cancer person that's quite significant because we do have the moon crowning you. All right. Focusing on love and relationships for Aquarius, additional guidance for Aquarius for the month of May. Here we go. That's interesting. All right, so I am also pulling you in Oracle of the Mermaids Oracle card as well. This deck, I feel, leans a little bit more towards matters of the heart, but let's see. Additional guidance for Aquarius for the month of May 2017. And I will have all of the decks that I'm using listed below, Aquarius. Very interesting. Wow, okay. All right, so the additional romance angel card that I have for you, Aquarius, is actually free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. That's very interesting because we have this Page of Swords. We also have the King of Swords here right at the center. You know, and this is a more serious energy. This is a more serious king, and he will use this sword to sever ties from that is no longer serving him. So that's pretty interesting that the additional guidance card is free yourself. For some of you, you need to listen to your intuition, and maybe you need to take a risk and actually free yourself from a situation, a relationship, an environment that is no longer serving you. Because the additional guidance card that I have for you is actually adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. Very interesting. So you're being guided, Aquarius, in the month of May to actually just let go. Allow higher forces to take over. You are definitely being divinely guided here. If you've been trying to control a certain situation, relationship, it's time for you to let go. You know, that's coming through very strongly. You need to free yourself. For some of you, you need to free yourself. You need to let go. For some of you, yes, this can be a bit of a risk here, but you still need to let go. And by doing that and allowing yourself to just go with the flow, surrender, you actually have new beginnings that are coming in for you. So when you let go and you free yourself, you create that space within your life for new things to come in. And that's exactly what you're going to be doing, because we have some new beginnings that are coming up for you. And by the end of May, you really are starting to see things happen now at this time. So you actually have a beautiful spread. I think it's going to be a wonderful month for you, Aquarius. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, and I do wish you a wonderful month of May. Take care.